I'll tell you a story. Okay. I have a PhD, as you know, and I did my doctoral dissertation. If you're listening, a doctoral dissertation is a big research project you do to get your PhD. Because of my family's involvement with horse racing, my great uncle, Hearst Jacobs, who was one of my role models growing up, was the winningest trainer in horse racing when he died in 1970. He won 3,596 races. Of course, yesterday was the Belmont, and his daughter, my cousin Patrice, owned a firm who won the Triple Crown in 1978. I got to see a firm run 6 times in person. It is the greatest thing I ever got to experience. And because of their involvement, I did my doctoral dissertation on jockeys. Okay. The great part about that, Danny, I was taller than all of them. First time in my life, I was taller than everybody was around. And you're supposed to laugh at that. Anyway, so the fact of the matter was, I gave them this personality test. And the greatest jockey of all time was in my study. And he rode my cousin's horses. And so I asked, when I went over got his test results, he wanted to see them. And they came out terribly. You know, his concentration skills, his personality, everything was awful. And I went and sat down with him. And I said, I don't understand this. This says you get stressed and overloaded. Your confidence is low. You're real negative. You're a worrier. He goes, no, that's exactly right. And I said, really? Why is that? He goes, because if I ride 5 races in a day, you know, at racetrack, you could have 10 or 11 races. If I ride 5 races, I expect to win all. If I win 4 and I lost the 5th, I'm a loser. And that really struck me. And that's something I share with my client. Here's the guy who's the best jockey of all time at that point. But he was such a perfectionist, he had to win all the time. All right. And that came from his upbringing. He was expected to always win. Now, what's good about that is that he challenged himself and pushed himself. What's bad about that was he was always beating himself up. So where's the balance at? You're going to lose. You're going to fail. You're going to strike out. You're going to miss a shot. You're going to miss a putt. You're going to double fault. You're going to, come in last in a race.